Hi everyone, I'm Thilsey and welcome to my channel. Today we are doing a wheel spin CAS challenge. I have a couple of wheels that I have prepared for this, and I will also be tagging a couple of amazing creators in the description that I would like to challenge them to make a sim using these wheels. And of course anyone who wants to participate can, and I would love to see it. So if you end up using these wheels, feel free to tag me on any social media or use the hashtag thilseywheels so I can see them. But you might be wondering, what is this creation that I have here? Well, I recorded this video already and I absolutely hated the sim that I made. She ended up being, I'm not gonna summarize all of her wheels, but she ended up being an e-girl with unnatural hair color and unnatural eye color, and I don't know, I just didn't really like her. So I decided to scrap the video. I still wanted to show you just in case you actually like her. I ended up kind of hating her. I don't know why, something is just kind of wrong. Maybe I've been staring at her for way too long, but I didn't like her, so let's just start over. So we have an empty base here, and let's start with the first wheel, which will be the skin tone. And of course I will be linking these wheels in the description, I forgot to mention. But we have wheels ranging from warm, very light, to cool, very dark. So we have all three of the undertones and a lot of tone variations. So let's spin for the skin colors. So let's see what's it gonna be. I usually just use the warm skin colors because that's just kind of like my default, but I would like to challenge myself to use something different. But the wheel said never mind, let's go with a warm skin tone, and it's gonna be very light, which this sim potentially might have already actually, but let's make it even lighter because the wheel said very light. Next up is body sliders from 0 to 4. I'm gonna show you what that means in the game in a second, but let's just see what it is, and it is going to be 1. So let's just put you all the way to 0 so I can demonstrate it a little bit easier. So this will be 1, 2, 3, and 4. So she was in 1, so let's just go 1. I think it's somewhere around there, so let's just have this one match it. Next one is a body type. I am a little bit scared of this one because I don't know how accurate I'm gonna make this, because I don't really put much thought into this, but let's give it a go. Let's spin for the body type, and I am making female young adult sims because I have the most CC for them. It's the most fun, so I didn't include a wheel for the age or the frame. So sorry about that if you were maybe expecting that, but anyway, we have an apple body type. What does that even mean? So if you have an apple shaped body, then your body is top heavy, meaning you have a wide torso, broad shoulders, full bust, waist, and upper back. Apple shaped body women also tend to have thinner arms, legs, and hips. Well, alright, I don't really know how that's gonna work for this one on the slider, but let's just at least make you a little bit fuller, not too much, because body sliders are 1, so I don't really know how that's making that much sense, but still, let's just widen her out a little bit, but make the arms and the legs a little bit smaller. Would this be it? I feel like I didn't really change that much. I feel like I'm really not making that much of a difference. I knew that I would struggle with the body type, but I wanted to give it a go anyway. Anyway, with that slightly stressful wheel out of the way, let's spin for some genetic features, which would be kind of like freckles or body hair, big nose, small lips, strong cheekbones, stuff like that. And I have a couple of none options as well, so we'll see if we maybe don't get anything, who knows. So let's spin this one. I'm gonna spin it 3 times. So first genetic feature that our sim is going to have is going to be, oh, bags under eyes. Interesting. Preferably something that's not very intense. It's gonna be difficult because she has very light skin, so everything is gonna be very visible on her, but I do have a couple of options. I think something like this is pretty subtle, but I'm kind of liking it. I can make it a little bit more intense, but I'm gonna mess with that maybe once I add the rest of the skin details, because overlays can kind of wipe this out, so I might not be even able to see it, so I might make it more intense if I need to. So let's spin for the second genetic feature that she is going to be having, and that is going to be, oh, nothing actually. All right, well, let's just spin for the last one and see if she gets anything else, and it is going to be moles. I like that actually. I have some perfect ones for you then. These, I really like using these. I like this one. I think it might interfere with some blushes and stuff in the end, but we'll see. And I will be messing with the face features as well, but I think I want to move on to the next wheel potentially. Yeah, because the next wheel is the eyelid type, and then I'm gonna mess with the rest of the face, but let's see what it's going to be. It's only 3 options, and I know there are some more types, but they're maybe a little bit more too specific for The Sims. You can't really go into so many intricacies in my opinion. So okay, she's gonna have a double eyelids. So let me just pick some nice eyes for you. Wow, those are big. I will do my best not to accidentally make pretty much the same sim that I made during my first attempt, at least when it comes to the face, because currently she's looking relatively similar, because I think I used the same lip preset, but I really like this one. There's something that I really don't like. I think it might be the eyebrows actually, so let me just switch those real quick. I feel like she's currently looking very sweet, very cute, but it's a little bit too early to class her as something because she will be changing probably quite a lot, especially once we find out her style. I don't know why do I dislike her so much. There's just something that I really do not like about her. I don't know what it is. Weird. I really don't know. Is it maybe still the eyes? Is this maybe considered to be more of a hooded eye? I actually don't know. What is actually the difference between hooded eyes and just double eyelids? I think I have hooded eyes and it's just annoying, but it's not really visually different. Annoying as in terms of makeup and stuff, because it just eats it up. Well, alright, I'm gonna stop and let's just see what her eye color is gonna be. And her eye color is going to be, oh, interesting. It's gonna be yellow. Well, yellow is just basically very light brown, so I'll take it. That's not that bad. This would be kind of the closest I have to yellow, at least of the eyes that I like. These are maybe a little bit more yellow, but I usually go with these. No, they're pretty similar, so that's fine. You know what? I realized why I don't like her, because I didn't even give her any skin details. I forgot to do skin details and eyelashes and everything. That's why she's looking so weird to me. I can't believe I forgot about that. Anyway, let's go with some skin details. I've been focusing on the wheels so much that I just completely forgot that I still haven't actually given her any skin details. See, she's instantly looking so much cuter. Oh, I've never used this one and it's actually so adorable. I love it on her. And it's actually giving her the eyelid shape that she does need to have. It's just accentuating what she has, so that's pretty great. Maybe let me just round your eyes out a little bit more. Oh, that's really cute. She's looking, oh, those eyes are so big though. It might just be the eyelashes or something. I don't know. Yeah, maybe it was the eyelashes. This is looking a little bit more appropriate. Her under eye bags are really not that visible, so let's try to make them a little bit more visible. Like something like there. Oh, she's actually so pretty. I'm actually like so surprised. Anyway, moving on to hair length. I did not include this in my last version because I didn't really want to limit myself too much, but let's just go full in and oh, okay, asymmetrical. That's gonna be difficult. I was fearing this one. So it's not so much about the hair itself, it's more like the haircut that she has. And I included that one because I was really hoping that I wouldn't get it, because I don't really know if I have anything that would actually be supporting this style, because this is technically very long hair. It's just swept to one side, so not really like that. I would ideally need something that has a shaved side or something like that, which I am pretty certain that I actually do not have. But this is technically asymmetrical-ish, kind of, not really, but it's giving that asymmetrical look. Actually, it's a lot shorter here than it is here, so I might go for it. It's the closest to what I have, and if I feel like I spin again, it's kind of cheaty, so I will stick with this one. So let's see the actual color of this hair. So let's spin for the hair color. Not really too many options, but if we get unnatural like I did in the first attempt, which I scrapped, it's going to be quite a lot. Oh, but it's actually going to be black hair. So I can change the highlights if we get something in the style that would be kind of fitting, but let's stick to normal black right now. Moving on to the wheel that I would call distinctive features. So it's not really anything genetic. So we have glasses, glucose monitor, tattoo, scar, a couple of none options, and I'm going to spin this one 2 times. So let's see what she is going to be getting. And for the first spin, it is a glucose monitor. So where am I going to put it? Maybe like somewhere, oh, but that's going to be covered up by the clothing most likely, even on the arm as well. But maybe let's just put it here on the arm and make it just kind of skin color like that. So let's just have it there. And one more spin. So let's see what her other feature is going to be. And it's going to be, oh, braces. Well, I actually got braces in the first attempt, even though you didn't see it, but she had braces. So let me just spin again just to have some variation. So let's just give that another go. And she's gonna have a scar. The other one had a scar as well. And I had a scar in my my first spin the wheel challenge. I don't want to do a scar again. So let's just try again, just because I want to make her different. I don't know why the wheel loves scars so much. Nothing. She's gonna have nothing. Okay, well, that's a bit disappointing, but alright. I guess then let's just open the style wheel and spin for that one. Now I'm really just disappointed that she ended up having nothing. I really didn't want to do braces and a scar, especially a scar. But alright, we have athletic style. I have some decent athletic wear, I think, so this shouldn't be too difficult. I was hoping for something a little bit more exciting, but that's fine. You know what? Before I dress her, let me just spin. Can I spin the color individually? No. Well, that's fine. Let me just spin her likes and dislikes so I see her color preference, and she will like red. So let's find you some red athletic wear. Well, I have immediately this one, and it's actually looking pretty decent on her. So let's just give you some leggings to match that. I guess I'll just give her some really small nails. She likes red, so let's just go with red. And just a tiny bit of natural makeup so she's looking a little bit more alive, but not really like actual makeup. Wow, she's actually looking so cute. Let me just give you a hat, maybe something that you could like listen to music in when you're jogging or something. And now I'm seeing that I actually really hate these shorts. Let's just give you something long. So alright, this is our final sim. I think that she actually turned out absolutely stunning. The only thing that I'm a little bit concerned about is if I got the body type right, so that is kind of just my fault. But wow, she's so pretty actually. I'm so much happier with her than I am with the previous result that you've seen at the start of the video. So I'm so glad that I redid this because she's stunning. So let me know what do you think, and don't forget that I linked the wheels below, so if you want to do this challenge, absolutely tag me because I want to see your final results. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you loved this CAS challenge, and if you haven't already, subscribe so you don't miss any videos like this in the future.